We wish you a Merry Sakuga Awards 2023. We wish you a... No, guys, but in all seriousness, we do wish you a happy Sakuga Awards 2023. And finally, that time is upon us. My co-host Daniel Lewa is in Mexico. Sorry for his connection, but he's that dedicated that he's still here and he's still present. What were the best sets and minifigures this year, Daniel?
I'm excited to get into all of that. What we're going to do basically is go through each theme that LEGO has released sets for this year, and we're going to say the best minifigure, in our subjective opinion, and the best set, in our subjective opinion, for each theme. And this is going to be pretty comprehensive, and there may be some themes in here that you do not care about, but for thoroughness sake, we want to touch all of them.
We are the most thorough LEGO channel like ever. We covered every single theme, probably except Gabby's Dollhouse. Nobody does it like us. We microanalyze every single LEGO set and suck the fun out of each and every one of them. So without further ado, Sakuga Wars 2023. Thank you, Bing AI, for this graphic. Couple disclaimers. We did include the Disney and Marvel collectible minifigure series as Disney and Marvel themed minifigures. Okay? Also, big shout out to Brickset for letting us use their minifigure images. I'm so excited to jump into the first one. Star Wars, drum roll. Best set of the year is, well, I think, this is one of Daniel's favorites, so I'm going to let him take it away.
Yeah, this is an incredible set. Actually, Methuselah gave it to me. I am very grateful. It's amazing because it has the Phantom 2 integrated in, unlike the previous Ghost set. The colors are beautiful. The shaping is tight. And while the figure selection is a little lacking, you get the important characters for the ship itself. And it's a big step up from the previous one. Beautiful all-around Star Wars ship.
But that's not to say that LEGO Star Wars had any bad minifigures this year. It was between a couple of them, but the best-looking minifigure itself had to go to Marok from the Ahsoka series. And guys, he's irrelevant. Well, we're going just off the figure itself, and he does look the best. Harry Potter, oh no. Does anybody like Harry Potter? Raise your hand in the comment section and with the raise your hand emoji in the comment section. Victor Crumb wins best minifigure. Round of applause for Victor Crumb. And the best set of this year for Harry Potter? Well, it's kind of obvious. Green God's Bank. Yeah, come on. Is this not the best Harry Potter set that you've seen in your entire life, let alone this year? Yeah, it is. Okay, let me just, sorry to skip Daniel Lewa, but I gotta do this next award as well. Because this is my favorite minifigure and set of the year are both within this category. Marvel minifigure of the year, you know it. Moon Knight. And obviously the set is the Avengers Tower.
Easy W. I can't think of it being anything else. Honorable mention to Storm, also amazing figure from the CMF, but Moon Knight takes the cake with all of its incredible detailing. And Avengers Tower, I don't know if we'll ever see another Marvel set that quite comes close to it.
Okay, but what's the best Minecraft minifigure?
It is the honey bear skin. Yeah, for the V-Cottage set. It's dope. It's very adorable. It's very Winnie the Pooh vibes without being a bear. And the best set goes to the Iron Golem Fortress, probably just because it has so many cool figures and mobs, unique skins, and a pretty iconic build representative of another creature.
Yeah, Minecraft may have been theme of the year with the great amount of selection of sets that it has. Iron Golem got that display ability and play value. Jurassic World, okay.
It's Dr. Ian Malcolm. I mean, iconic. Jeff Goldblum. That's it.
And the set goes to Triceratops Research from the classic Jurassic Park. Jurassic World was a rough theme this year with the price that you're paying, but if you're into dinosaurs, you got something to choose from. Sonic! Best minifigure for Sonic. It's a toss-up between two, but between Daniel Lewa and I, microanalysis, we dug down deep and discovered that Shadow the Hedgehog was in fact the best minifigure this year. Even though it was released a little bit earlier than scheduled, it was originally be a 2024 minifigure. It came out this year. It counts. And he is legit in person. Best set, though, would easily have to be Dr. Eggman's mech. Dr. Eggman would be a runner-up for best minifigure. But this set, to me, has the most displayability and play value for a Sonic set. Pretty legit. Indiana Jones, who's it going to be?
This is an interesting one because a lot of the figures aren't extremely special, but this one kind of stood out as just being very quirky. It's the Mummy from the Escape from the Lost Tomb set. It's probably one of the most raw, hardcore mummies that we've gotten out of LEGO, so that's why it's chosen.
Yeah.
And then the set is the Temple of the Golden Idol. This is insane, the amount of features and functions and playability that this has integrated into it. Even though it's just a display, adult set, it retains a lot of that fun that LEGO set should have.
Ooh, they're still making DC sets? Well, there was not much to choose from. The best minifigure was a representative of the entire theme this year. Batman, Michael Keaton Batman. I'm pretty sure it's based on the Michael Keaton version. It was either this or Catwoman, honorable mention. This one had a cool molded cape piece, so it kind of went to him. And really the only option to choose from is the black box within a black box, which is the Batman black box. Kind of cool. It has definitely the best figure selection out of all the Batman sets, but still, are we really paying this much for that? Disney, though, on the other hand, I think had a pretty good year. What is that number one figure awarded?
It is Prince John from the iconic movie Robin Hood. Watched it again recently. It really holds up. It's very funny. It's cute. It's sad. And this is a fantastic rendition of the character with a lot of detail. And the best set has to be the Walt Disney tribute camera. It encapsulates the 100-year anniversary that Lego Disney have had going on this year with the exclusive figures. Dumbo, Bambi are incredible. And then the build itself with the film strip with iconic Disney scenes. It's everything that a Disney fan would really want out of a Lego set, all in one package.
Well, speaking of Disney, what about Avatar, Daniel Lewa?
So this is from the Way of Water movie from last year, which is a pretty good time. But the best character would have to go to Tonawari from the Met Gena Reef Home set, just because it's a beautiful color. The lighter azure is very pleasing to look at. It's very detailed. And then the best set is very eye-catching. It's the Payakan, the Tulkun, and Crab suit, because you get some great figs, but especially the best part is the whole molded face, jaw, everything of the whale, which is a pretty important part of the movie. And Lego really went hard to accurately represent it here.
We had a pretty good year for Lego ideas, right? We had a pretty good 2023. The minifigure that is awarded is the Hocus Pocus
Winifred Sanderson from the Hocus Pocus Sanderson Sisters Cottage. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks just like the character, right?
Yeah, it looks like a crazy zany detailed minifigure. I've never seen this show, but going off figure alone, this one had to be the winner of all the idea sets. And the set I feel like was kind of easy to choose for us, which was the A-frame cabin. Congratulations, A-frame cabin. Really crazy detailed maximalist set. I think it deserves to win. Okay, Ninjago. What is the best Ninjago figure? This one's gonna spark a lot of drama, so I'll let Daniel go ahead and say the figure.
Well, it's tough. It's really tough because Dragons Rising introduced a lot of really cool minifig accessories, parts, molds, and characters, but we nailed it down to one is very eye-catching. That's a trend so far that we've seen, and is very cool. The Imperium Claw Hunter from the Zane's Dragon Power Spinjitzu car and the Dragon Transforming Lava Dragon set is just so cool with the all gold everything almost, and a very bizarre kind of half samurai, half cyborg face that's just it kind of perfectly encapsulates the new fresh take of Ninjago.
Yeah, a huge fan of that figure. Feels like you're getting something way cool villain. And the set may cause some drama. It's not the city markets. Sorry, that would have been a cop out. This one has a lot more affordability, a lot more accessible to kids, and also fun for adults as well. Why? Because I enjoyed it. Biased, Lloyd and Aaron's Ninja Team mechs. Did someone put Gurren Lagann within Ninjago? I really, really enjoyed this set. Looks good on display. Encourages you to play with it, and it's really legitimate. Just really enjoyed it. Good job, Ninjago. I think they had a pretty good year. We were pretty critical of it at the beginning of Dragons Rising, but some of these sets really grew on me.
I really like Speed Champions. You get crazy detailed builds with all of these cars. But now they've started branching into more IP champions. And so the minifig of this year goes to Brian O'Connor, famously played by Paul Walker, from the Nissan Skyline GTR set. And then, of course, for the actual set, we went with a two-pack because you get a lot of bang for your buck. And they're two really beautiful McLaren sets. The McLaren Solus GT and McLaren F1 LM. Very beautiful orange, white, black color scheme. They look very good together while still being very different cars.
Totally. This minifigure is really recognizable as well. I never watched Fast and the Furious, but I just saw that minifigure. That's Paul Walker. So they did a really great job with that one. Lego Icons. The minifigure goes to Magisto. Surprise. Guys, what the heck is this minifigure doing? It's so plain and stupid. Is this minifigure not just extremely classic? It's in a retro set, so it's made to look older. So I love the complete plain simplicity of it and his magic wand. Big fan. And the set will go to
El Dorado Fortress, which caused a stir among Lego fans because they tried to exactly replicate the shape of the fortress while updating it to modern build standards. But I think it does so beautifully because not only does it replicate the shape, but it makes it so you can take apart all of the different modules and arrange it and display it however you want with the ships, with the boats, with all of the minifigures. It is iconic, and while it's not an IP-based thing, as a lot of the icon stuff are, it is just a very beautiful, harkens back to the simpler days of Lego while being very satisfying for fans of modern Lego.
Yeah, kind of a W choice, really unique choice on our part. I know we're a little avant-garde and different than most people, right? But let me just clarify one thing. We know Rivendell is technically categorized as an icon set, However, I didn't feel comfortable including it in this category because we've had Lord of the Rings theme in the past. So for our personal purposes, we categorize Rivendell as a Lord of the Rings set, and it wins the Lord of the Rings category, being the only set. And it is a really cool set. So sorry for the drama with that. Congratulations to these two. Lego Dreams. Did you buy any? Did you not? Figures kind of went crazy. The Night Hunter. Okay, they need to go this hard for every minifigure ever. Complete awesome printing to the feet, to the top, to the unique scarf and hat. He looks really cool on his vehicles they gave him, like the bike and everything. And the set had to go to the Nightmare Shark Ship. It just had to. Can somebody please get me this for Christmas? Oh my gosh, Santa, I've been so good this year.
I do have to add, because Dreams is like the big new IP, Lego IP set of the year, that it really delivered on the minifig front, and that it's basically, you can kind of see it as the spiritual successor to Nexo Knights. But I'd say that Nexo Knights walked so Dreams could run, because it takes the idea of all of these kind of factions, this army building quality to all the little evil minions, and the crazy dope villain designs that we saw in Nexo Knights, but actually makes it in sets that are a lot more cool, maybe the Nexo Knights ones were, and a lot more exciting. Okay, so I'm taking over the video now because we're talking about the best theme, Monkey Kid, and it is the best theme because they are not afraid to go so hard on the figures and on the sets. So the best set or best figure of the year is the Azure Lion, very very difficult. Comes in the Ultra Mech and the Mighty Azure Lion set. The figure has literally everything: accessories, printing, callbacks to the show, and if you know what I'm talking about the ink and everything, that's straight from the show. Best set of the year is something that's very iconic to the fans of the story and the mythology of Journey to the West, as well as the show. And that's the Dragon of the East Palace. And this is like what the Ninjago Temple of the Endless Sea could have been, but Monkey Kid actually gets the budget to go hard. So this is just beautiful for anybody of any age to play, display, and to recreate very iconic, important scenes from the book and the show.
I think Monkey Kid was also in contention for one of the best themes of the year as far as quality per set, medium average goes. Lego City. There are some cool city sets. Going through all the figures, I think the one that has to win would have to be the police dog trainer. I'm like, why is there cactus arms on this guy? It's actually really unique because this is something in real life that is unique. It was fun to get a minifigure of that. The set of the year for City would obviously have to go to the Penguin Slushy van. Did you even notice this van is literally a penguin as well? Man, doesn't that just make you thirsty for a penguin slushie? Lego Friends. Okay, this is technically no minifigures involved. What is the mini doll of the year, Danielle?
So there are some cool ones. We gave it to Naomi from the Cat Hotel set, mostly because it has a very cool, uniquely colored hairstyle, as well as the bell-bottom pants. And there are a lot of things that differentiate the Friends characters as far as we saw, but the bell-bottom pants stuck out, something very cool and unique.
But I think with the Friends characters, they really want you to accessorize and go crazy, so that's how you get the differentiate. But I think Naomi had a lot of personality to her. The bell bottoms were super unique, so she had an aura to her. The set of the year, I'll just go ahead and say it: the community center. All right, well, Matt and Daniel, where's the botanical gardens? Sorry, did you know that rainbow layered Jello is my grandma's secret recipe? This set literally reminds me of that. And also that barrel on the top looks like you could just open it in Fortnite and like items would pop out of it. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm never going to buy a Friends set, but this one goes pretty hard. And I love all those colors. It's really cool. Now, what about the collectible minifigures for this year? Granted, we're not including Disney or Marvel. Those are in their own categories. Here's the top 3 that we chose.
Yeah, this is going to maybe that'll also make some people mad because the Space Baby isn't on here. But honorable mention, we did really love the Robot Warrior because it really kind of tickles the itch for the kind of the original space themes that we've been missing out on since Galaxy Squad, basically. It really feels a lot like that. Beautifully done. And then as well as the Falconer, which greatly complements the things like Light Knight's Castle. And then the Orc, which, besides from an awesome jaw piece, is very similar to the goblins and trolls that we saw from the Fantasy Castle era some years ago, which, of course, we grew up with and we love. And this is very similar to that.
Brickheads, we had an okay selection. The one that sticks out the most is definitely Gandalf and the Balrog. Yeah, this Balrog Brickheads is one of the zaniest ones. We're not going just of Zane alone, but the Gandalf in that is really iconic from that iconic scene. What is the best Super Mario set of the year?
It is the Piranha Plant, because it's the only one that doesn't have the weird tech stuff integrated into it.
Yes, no technology involved, just your straight up Lego bricks. The right way, how it's supposed to be. Lego Creator. Well, this one's pretty obvious pick for me. It is the big size minifigure It was really fun to build, and if you like minifigures, you're gonna like this set because it's a big minifigure, and and I like putting it behind my minifigures display as an identifier that this is my minifigure display. It comes with a little minifigure. It even has features within it. You can put the guy in the hat. Fun creator set. I love it. What's your favorite creator set? Ugh, I suck at this video. What's this guy actually called?
Upscaled Lego minifigure.
Oh my gosh, upscaled Lego minifigure. I really loved it. It's a good identifier to display with your minifigs and say, hey, this is my minifig display going on. Really big fan of this set. It even has some secret play features within it as well. Every household needs one. Go ahead and go grab yourself an upscaled minifigure. Daniel Leva, what was the best art set this year?
We will have to give it to Hokusai the Great Wave, which is very beautiful. And the fact that you can actually build in 3 dimensions, a lot of the features of the painting really brings it to life, using the frog pieces, I believe, as kind of the foam of the is it frog? Bird pieces as like the foam of the wave. Basically taking what the Van Gogh set did last year and continuing that kind of 3D bring to life of the art sets really gives a new dimension. And hopefully they do a lot more like this in the future.
Dots. Yeah, we're doing every theme, guys. You thought we were joking. No, we are ranking every Lego theme because every theme matters. My mother loves dots. The Cupcake Ultimate Party Pack. It comes with bracelets, cupcakes, and a myriad of dots in a nice pastel. Just a large variety of colors, as well as tassels and talismans, which, I mean, I've never seen that. That's actually crazy. Also a good selection of translucent pieces as well. This is a cupcake party in a Lego set. You thought we weren't going to cover Duplo, did you? Psych.
There are some really cute ones, especially all these vegetables and fruits that are buildable. But this is the organic garden, which is just adorable. Like we have a toddler relative who always loves Duplo, and this would be right up his alley, I think. But it's just so cute. Like look at all the faces. It's just irresistible. You know?
Very chibi. I like how it's really chibiified with the emotive faces. Love all the fruits. Don't eat it though. Classic. This is the
Creative pastel fun.
What a good selection of unique colors, because these aren't colors you can get frequently, especially if you're not into Friends or those kind of sets where they mainly include these colors. You're not going to get a lot of these colors, so it's nice to get in a specific classic box. And I love all the chibi faces included.
Architecture, we'll have to give to Himeji Castle, which is a very satisfying rendition of the iconic castle, the Himeji Castle in Japan. And I could imagine this promotes mindfulness, as Lego would like to say, with all the satisfying part usage and displayability.
Technic, what's going to be, drum roll, the Mars rover. Technic actually had some legit ones this year, and though Daniel and I aren't avid Technic fans, the Mars rover really strikes a good balance between something cool on display, but also something fun to build that's actually a real life thing. Now, this would be great for any person who likes space or likes NASA, or just space in general. Congratulations to the Mars rover. That wraps it up for all the themes, but what was Daniel Lewa's specific best minifigure and set this year that wasn't already selected?
Okay, like I said, that weren't already selected, so I'd have to say top minifig is the yellow tusk elephant from Monkey Kid. I mean, the Azure Lion's cool, but there's just something about this one. The fact that it has literal yellow tusks, the purple armor, the regal, kind of royal-looking adornment that he has on his torso and legs, and even like a ponytail. There's so much character in this minifigure that's just it's hard to find in any other figure, and I've just loved it all year, ever since I got it near the beginning of the year in the Yellow Tusk Elephant set. And it's just a beautiful example of what a minifigure can be. And then for set of the year for me, we'll have to go to the Monkey Kid Team Hideout. And you may be thinking, wow, what is this? I've never seen it before. This is a slept-on theme. This is a slept-on set. But what's great about it is that it kind of integrates with Flower Fruit Mountain from a couple years ago, because you have all the cool kind of mountains in the sky vibe, and it integrates with the City of Lanterns and the upcoming Megapolis City, because all of the little stalls and shops and everything, the shrine even, are all interchangeable, and you can display it however you want. You can switch it out with City of Lanterns. It has a bunch of exclusive figs. It's tying together the historical aspect of the book and the mythology with the modern take of Monkey Kid show. And I think it does that all very beautifully. It's very satisfying to look at. Can't wait to see what more MK has to offer kind of in this style.
Matthew Zala, that's me. I already said my favorite was Moon Knight and Avengers Tower, so what would be after that? This minifigure is not getting enough credit this year because of the the collectible Marvel CMF was stellar, only a couple flops. Adam Warlock, Not only is he a really detailed and accurate figure, I really liked him in the movie as well, and I really liked Will Poulter as a really unique casting for Adam Warlock. The figure looks great. I love how the skin is gold. You don't see that very frequently. We see gold figures, but a human face, it's just unique across the board. What's the next best set for me besides Avengers Tower? It would easily have to be Ghost Rider's mech and bike, because boom, baby, this is real and raw. Like, he can really pull up on a chopper like that in a mech. Ghost Rider, this is one of the first Lego Marvel sets that is not based on a current movie or tie-in or series or anything like that. Straight up Ghost Rider from the comic books, riding on a chopper, going to hit you with the penance stare and send you to hell. I love this guy so much. Thank you, Lego, for giving us a Ghost Rider minifigure. Please give us more in the future. I'll get off my soapbox, and Daniel will get off his MK soapbox, and we'll go ahead and summarize this. 2023. Overall, what do you think? Was it better than 2022 as Lego as a whole? Your specific themes that you like? Did 2023 have a better year for those?
I think this year there was literally something for everyone. And not only was there something, there was something huge for everyone. If you wanted a pinnacle set for your theme that you like, whether it's Harry Potter or Marvel or Star Wars with like the Venator, even MK, Monkey Kid with the Dragon East Pass, like almost every theme had just something huge that you could just be like, wow, this is so impressive, something to aspire to or something to be able to display, play with. And I think that was something that really shined this year. And I'm hoping to see that more in the future where they have these kind of sets that are minifig scale that are also awesome for adults, collectors, whatever, kids, anybody to engage with.
Yeah, I think that's definitely correct. It was satisfying putting together this award show because seeing the best minifigure and the best set of each theme and how good they all looked. Anyways, now's the time where the ball is now in your court. Let us know what your favorite minifigure and set was on this theme. Which ones did we completely screw up on? But guys, remember, this list is completely subjective. Just ones that were our favorites. And at the end of the day, we're just hoping everyone has a happy holidays. Happy holidays from the Sakuga Builds team. And the one present that we would really like this year is for you to super smash that subscribe button. And also click the like button. Anyways, happy bricking, y'all. Merry Brickmas.